Hey there, Drawyah here, and welcome back to XP11, and welcome back finally to the ToLiss A321. Yes, it's been a long time since I last actually streamed ToLiss aircraft, but I thought it'd be worth a shot. They are still great aeroplanes. I have XP12 now only around the corner, but I want to have a bit of time to just re-explore them a little bit, fly them around, and just take back what they are, because they are great aeroplanes, they really are. XP11, still a very underrated platform, also since MSFS released. And yeah, certainly with the we're playing in 12. The fact that I want to fly the A321 and the freeware one's now no longer working, and the payware one 50/50 on MSFS, I thought we'll go back to ToLiss, we'll go back to X-Plane. So yeah, today flying from Corfu to London Gatwick. It's about a 3-hour flight time today. It's quite a little bit of a trip ahead of us, and hopefully it should be a pretty good trip overall. So jump up, hit steady, hop up, and prepare for departure. We are doing this from a turnaround standpoint. So I would have just flown into Corfu about an hour ago, and now turning it around for the return flight back to London. So first flash if a panel, we'll turn off the fuel pumps since the aircraft will need to be refueled. We'll measure everything's armed as required. Seatbelt signs off for the aircraft being fueled. That's looking good. Right, the RS is already aligned, so nothing for us to do in that regard. We can go straight into Sam's ground handling and get that starts the boarding process for us. So we'll import everything from SimBrief. Have the information there, so we're easy. 6-3 Charlie Alpha today. Actually, because we're 12. We'll be on Gatwick being our destination today. Right, so that's our passengers, payload, fuel, and everything that's required. It's about 8 minutes for the aircraft, which is fine. Start the loading process. And at the same time, we'll start with PACX as well. So start flight from London, from Corfu to London Gatwick, U28752, which is the easyJet Charlie Alpha call sign, 36,000 cruise, 2:45 on the clock, with departure in approximately, it's passing at 25 past, 3, so 22 minutes. So aircraft's an A3, oops, I've got time set up yet, which will make sure that's also done correctly. I don't know if it's set or not. Preparation. Not that correctly. Sorry, bear with me 2 seconds. Lifetime and my visions are fine. Cool. A321 with a passenger count of 129. So actually not very full airplane today. 129 on boards. Like empty seats on boards apparently. Next page. No body music. We have got any safety briefings we'll be using. Yes to snacks, no to meals, class not required. I've let them to continue. That passenger now start boarding. Yeah, just confirm. Can't need to clear my throat. Just confirm 129 passengers on board the flight today. Let me take a quick drink of water before I carry on. That's better. Not too bad value today, not too bad. How are you doing? Welcome channel, welcome to the chat. Right, so, initialization. Let's plug in our route to our passengers board. Starting off with Lima Golf, Kilo Romeo. To Echo Golf Golf Kilo. Correction, Kilo Kilo. Call sign was Easy 63 Charlie Alpha. Costing us 12, the cruising altitude, flight level 360. This page, our 0 weight center gravity, our 0 fuel weights we can grab from here, it's going to be 62.6. And our center of gravity, which we can grab from the ToLiss menu. Loading performance, so passengers 121. Fuel cargo, so total cargo needed on this flight is 3.2, so 1.6 both sides. 1.6, 1.6. Then block fuel on board, which I know doesn't work on the SAM menu, is 11.68. So 11.7. For that. Maybe it does. Maybe it does. Oh, we'll keep an eye as the aircraft board. But yeah, 27.3 plus center gravity. 27.3. Block fuel will be 11.7. And that's all golden. Right, flight plan next. First waypoint today will be Olgats. From there, we'll fly direct to Iosa. Iosa, we fly direct to Rota. From Rota, direct to Safa. Safa to Uniform Zulu 613. Whoops, it should actually be going into there. Whoops, no. Messed that up slightly. It's now white. Uniform Zulu 613. And that takes us to Ronag. Uniform Lima 613.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I would love to welcome you aboard our flight. When you find your seat,
to
please be
Dido.
sure to place your larger carry-on items in the overhead bins and smaller items underneath the seat in front of you. Unless you're in the front row, please
Tango
place
10.
all of your items in the overhead bin. If you have
To
any trouble
Irabel.
finding a location for your carry-on items, please let a flight attendant know and we would be happy to assist.
Uniform Tango 421.
After you put your carry-on items in the overhead bin and it is full, make sure you
To
close
QNAV,
it
and that's enough
other
outcome right there.
passengers. Also be sure that the aisle is clear and sit down so that way
So
other
space and
passengers
departure, runway 34 on your Gats to Victor, next from runway 26 left on arrival to QNAV 1 Golf. Goes in there, execute that. And since we're flying on Unicom initially, no sea around us yet, we'll be departing straight out to cruising altitude 30 on our own departure out. So, runway 34, which will require a backtrack on the Olgats to Victor. Perfect. Left hand filed. Everything's plugged in. Right, greet passengers and then go from there. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. More easyJet flights to question 8752 from Corfu to London at Gatwick. Hope you enjoyed your holidays out here today. And unfortunately, time to bring you back home now to London. Flight time's about 2 hours and 45 minutes, and a quick update on the weather for you in London. Right now reporting 21 degrees centigrade, a few clouds in the area, but nothing raining yet. It's a few days of storms lucky you guys. Otherwise, sit back, relax, enjoy the flight. Any questions, please come on board today as we soon prepare ourselves for our departure. Thank you very much. Interesting departure there. Apparently, the departure takes around back and out. I'm actually probably going to do is fly direct. Just will check the real life flight plan for this aircraft. Yeah, I'm not a fan of that departure it's given us. So greet the passengers, that's all good. Do you have an Olgats to Foxtrot perhaps? So I've heard looks of that. An Olgats to Foxtrot, so runway 34. Yes we do, Olgats 2 Foxtrots. And insert that. Yeah, that makes far more sense. Yeah, we depart, make the left and then the right. So no point going over ourselves. We'll go to the north. So that's good inputs.
We're ready to go when you are.
The ATIS and some updates on the weather. Find it, hopefully.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome aboard. Our flight time will be roughly 2 hours and 45
Cool, thank you. Ground crews.
Cabin doors now closed.
We go to
We ask that you
6000.
make sure that all devices are in airplane mode and your larger devices are now shut down and stowed.
Winds
If you have not
130
already,
at
please
5
fasten your
knots,
seatbelt and verify it is
visibility
low and tight
10
across your lap.
kilometers,
If
temperature
disabled, please back
35
up in the full
degrees.
upright and lock position for departure.
Celsius
Cabin
dew
crew,
point
prepare doors for
16
departure
degrees
across
Celsius,
sector, by
altimeter
traffic, standby for all calls.
1011, sky clear. Wines 130.
Cool, so that's our ATIS for today. 101 altimeter. Current temperature 35 degrees centigrade. There's a 5 knot wind coming from the north, which is fine. So, with that, ground cruiser finished handling the aircraft, which is fine. Start the APU, and then prepare ourselves for a departure in the next couple of moments. Which has been activated as required. Put the APU utility to open, which allows us to start the APU. What I will do also is activate the APU bleed. So as soon as the APU is activated and available, we have to start APU power. Just use that to process for us to get going. Last we need to do is set up our Unicom. That's probably to be on standby. Should be on standby. Go away. Set up our Unicom. So we're at stand 4. Taxiways to the runway. Grab the ground charts for that. Nice and simple. Push. We'll taxi straight out onto Alpha. Hold Alpha 1, and then backtrack will be required from there. Almost 3-4. And the SID is not the OLGATS to Victor, but the OLGATS to Foxtrots now. And transition altitude out of here is going to be just 5,000 feet. Okay, so that's now available. AP is now available. That can come off. And what we can finally do is, well, this point press us for departure. So yeah, I'll check something else the ordinary. Nope, cool, right. Big lights on, so that ground cruiser ready for the engine startup. That'll clear all the ground surfaces away, hopefully. If not, we'll force them to do that now. Yeah, that's fine. Pushback did do better. Pushback. That's maybe need for that because the stands straight out. So we'll get the stands to try and get rid of the stairs for me. So I don't need them anymore. There we go. Thank you very much. Right. Let's do it, shall we? So now it's our engine start up in stand 4. Everything looks good for me, nothing out of the ordinary. Let's go for it. Engine to ignition, engine to start. $30 for the A321 ToLiss. Oh, sorry, PACX. Sorry, PACX. It's $30. Sorry, so it's like more $50, $60. Yeah, it's $30 for PACX. I do quite like it. How did you check?
Ladies and gentlemen, please direct your
Yes. Hang on. So, do you know how they explain PACX? PACX updated and PACX goes under my explain bonus window. PACX. I think there's an option you set, which is there you go. Keep PACX on top of other windows. Make sure that setting is activated. Yes, I do like XUIPC Henry Lawson. It's a very good add-on, one I do highly recommend. Right, we have engine 2 available, and that's also engine 1. Episodes as well, yeah, very, very good, highly recommended. Both FS and XUIPC, I'd highly recommend.
Your seatbelt is fastened, adjusted, and released as shown. It must be fastened when the seatbelt signs are on, and we recommend that you keep it fastened at all times. If the air supply fails, masks will drop from above you. Pull a mask towards you to start the oxygen. Put the mask over your nose and mouth.
Yeah, I do like those aircraft. Highly underrated. Scenery and X-Plane may not quite be as up to the same standard as MSFS, but everything else pretty much spot on.
Put it over your head. Pass the tapes around your waist. Click together and pull the strap to adjust. Do not inflate it inside the aircraft. When outside, inflate by pulling the toggle. If it fails to inflate or needs topping up, blow into the tube. There is a light and whistle for attracting attention. also carrying flotation aids for children. Your tray table must now be stowed, armrest down, window blinds
Right, engines
open,
are available,
and
so
seatbelts fastened.
APU can shut down.
We wish you a pleasant flight with
Engine
easyJet.
startup we can get rid of. Right, let's bus taxi to the runway. So, that's that set. Announce our taxi intentions with the Unicom. Parking brakes released. Let's probably do that. Flight controls check, starting off with the elevators, ailerons, the rudder, and the spoilers. Perfect. Flaps 1. Actually, the performance yet either, haven't I? Get ahead of myself, Drawyah. Don't get ahead of yourself. Got more to do. Right. So, hang on. Right. Active flight plan. That's fine. That's fine. Yeah, that's one take off. Perfect. So, that's sense 34. 135 V1 rotates 147 and V2 150. Tragedy notes 5,000 feet, that's fine. Flaps 1 / down 0.6 trim. See that on that page. Trim down 0.6. Perfect. Right, let's taxi to the runway. Yeah, for some reason Volanta's not tracking it, which is slightly annoying. Or just playing with it right now, but for some reason it's not appearing. Restart it. That explains when he deselects the window. It's all over the place. Right, there we go. Should be able to see us some Volanta now. Our position Alpha 1. Looking at something with backtracking down the runway, so it has got a little backtrack option as well. So backtracking set runway 3 forward set Alpha 1. Now that's traffic that we aren't going to be on the active runway. There should be no aircraft on the approach at the moment. Thank you, cabin crew. We do the backtrack, do a pre-takeoff checks. Get ourselves out of here. So brakes max, cabin secure, signs are on, flaps set to 1, spoilers armed, and take config test. Take config normal. Let's do, shall we? Cabin crew, seats for departure please, seats for departure. MSFS better for such flights? Disagree. Both are very capable simulators, both do very good flight simulation. Just pick one that you prefer, I guess. Welcome live, how you doing? Welcome channel, welcome to the chat. How you doing today, dude? What's just on the backtrack today? So flying from Corfu to London, Gatwick, flight time today, just under 3 hours, 2 hours 45 on the clock. Remember planning is flaps 3, yes sir. Yeah, pretty standard flight today. Pretty straightforward, nothing to just go off on. And again, in terms of cockpit simulation, I mean, at the end of the day, it's all the A320 family aircraft. So if you know on MSFS explain FSX, P3D, whatever platform we got, they all followed up the same basic process. So nothing to really worry about. Transponders active, and lights are also active now as we are ready for takeoff. So announced on Unicom that we are going to line up and take off now. So all we've got left to do is do this rotation, and then we're out of it. We've got another aircraft on the sim up, do we? Okay, well we've got someone else following us, hopefully. Shit the web eye. Corfu. Oops, a bit too much return on that. Yeah, got another easyJet from Corfu to Gatwick. Okay, well, we're going solo today. Really good to see. We've got another easyJet on the stands just ahead of us. Right, 135 lined up. There we are. That's the IVAO player right there. Cool. So, start the chrono. I'm going to take off. This was 40. Engines 1-2 stable. Manifex 3-4 SRS. Auto thrust blue. And thrust is now set. $80 knots. V1 rotates. What about the the bounce on the runway there? Positive rate gear up. And there you have it. Next stop, London Gatwick Airport. Shot climb to meet the flight director. At 16 degrees right now. A couple of moments, we'll have to have a left hand turn to get us onto the flight course ahead of us today. Yeah, beautifully done. No new engines today at located. Only the first person to notice that. Unfortunately, I was having a bit of trouble with my Neo key today, so I have to go for the CEO instead, which is slightly annoying because it's delivery ad for it. I've dropped a message to ToLiss support just to see if I can get my key. Basically, it's like an activation maximum thing that's taken out, so I dropped a message to ToLiss support. Normally, ToLiss support are very, very good, so I expect a response very, very quickly. But I mean, Podder on this flight right now, so I've got a mate who's actually on the plane right now. So this flight is scheduled to depart right about now. I've got a mate who's flying back from Corfu on holiday, so just a nice little bonus stream to meet some real world operations, I guess. Yeah, I had small issue with my ToLiss key, and therefore ToLiss, I'm just getting their support to figure out. Like I say, ToLiss support always quick, so it's not going to be the end of the world. It'll take a day or two for them to respond. Right, right hand turn, and that gets out the initial SID. Should be passing through 5,000 feet, so as soon as we make this turn, we're going to switch over to autopilot and let the aeroplane and all the rest of the flight for us. Yeah, it's nice again, just get a bit of hands-on flying in. Once again, these ToLiss aircraft do feel really good in the air as well. Dynamic-wise, absolutely fantastic, so imagine this is pretty much spot on to how the A320 feels in real life. Yeah, decent scenery. So I'm making use of ortho tiles for X-Plane. Okay, some clouds on the ground there which we'll ignore. But yeah, I'm making use of ortho tiles, which do help the X-Plane scenery situation. Maybe not to the same extent as Microsoft Flight Sim's fantastic defaults satellite imagery, but certainly gives it a hand. Standard intercept past 5000. Reset the ground spoilers, and very shortly flaps we can raise. Flaps up. Cool, so we've got to say now is next stop London Gatwick again. So guys in chat doing today? All doing well? Yes, the blue football shirt. It's ooh, Danny. I don't like you anymore, Danny. You can disappear. It's Chelsea. Any sure. So when the EFB tablet gets input into the PMD 1037, which is going to be updated relatively soon, once you've got the EFB, then I'll be doing the PMD 1037 tutorials. That's one thing I always said. I want to wait for the main features of the aircraft to be complete, and then I'll do the tutorials. So yes, the answer is soon, very soon. And is 736 different to 737? Yes, the big one, of course, is the aircraft's length and weight, because they're the 737-700s rather than 600s. There's a few different customization options as well, which the 737 has, which the 736 does not, because, of course, the 736 has a very limited service life. But yeah, there are minor differences, but they do have different feeling in the air, because again, one's longer than the other, one's heavier than the other. But they're both really good airplanes. I'd highly recommend them. Of course, the 737-600 is kind of the affordable version of the PMDG family, because of course it's the smallest and therefore the least popular. But again, it's a nice thing to have. The 600s, $35, 30 quid. If you're desperate for a 737 from PMDG, if you don't have much money to spend, that's one to go for.
You may now turn on your larger portable electronic devices.
10,000 feet and lights off.
While you're seated and do not congregate in the galleys or near the lavatory.
But we're now leaving the coast of not Seattle, sorry, Seattle's where I went. Corfu. Not too far to go now. Next year, can you do flight factor 767? I don't actually own a flight factor 767, I'm afraid. It's not an aircraft I own, Noah. So I'm afraid the answer is probably not this time. But I do need to fly the ToLiss A321 at some point soon. It's another really good aeroplane, which probably doesn't get enough love in this channel. For what it's worth. Seatbelts off, passengers can now roam around the cabin.
The flight crew has turned off the fasten seatbelt sign. You can have it up and move around the cabin. However, we ask that you keep your seatbelt fastened when seated in case of unexpected turbulence.
Flaps 3, yes, go sharp. Flaps 3 recommended for the A321, which I'll be using that for the approach today. So there's train strike today, and on Saturday it's both a train and tube strike. So 2 strikes this week, today and on Saturday. Today's just National Rail, on Saturday, National Rail and Underground. And I think the buses as well, bus drivers must be on strike for that one. Fair play to them for that. So let's go for our cabin, shall we? Let's see who's on board our flight today. Any names you recognise, give us a shout, and we'll go through their statistics and numbers. Yeah, only 129 passengers on board today, so it's not exactly a very full flight. So we mix of Greek and English names for departure in Greece, landing in the UK. Don't know, get many people on board today. As the cabin layout, I think this is based on the Vueling A321 actually, because that's the one I'm going to fly in a couple of weeks. So on, well, next Wednesday I'm flying to Edinburgh with easyJet. That'll get a premiere going for. In a couple of weeks, and then flying to Paris. And go watch a show in Paris. So I'm going to fly out of Paris, stay the night, and then fly out next day. And then of course, I've got the mega trip to America coming up very soon. No names I recognise there, so unfortunately nothing to really shout for. But quite a few big trips coming up soon. Paris, of course, very excited for. But we'll see how it goes. Yes, Edinburgh next week. North West bus drivers are having a strike called for it after getting 11% raise. After getting 11% raise. Oh, called it after getting. Okay, right, okay. See, so it can be done. It can be done. Don't know why the government. Honestly, I'm a rail worker. You guys know that. I'm not going to make any major opinions in streams. This ain't the place for it. We're here to have a bit of fun. We're here to fly virtual aeroplanes. That's that from me. But yeah, it is annoying, I must say. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I'd much rather just be at work right now and do my shift and do my hours and go home. I can tell you, all the people at the same station I work at all agree the same. Just give us the pay rise that we've been looking for, and let's just get that to work, do our thing, get back to normality. Flying Air Baltic A320, operated by Eurowings tomorrow from Dusseldorf to Nice. Oh, very good, very good. Yeah, it's a great airplane. I really, really enjoyed it. I've been on two of them now. I've been on the Swiss 220 and the Air Baltic 220. The Air Baltic one is fantastic. If you get a chance to if you're going to pre-order a meal, I highly recommend their Caesar salad. That's what I had on board, and it was delicious, absolutely fantastic. You'll enjoy it, dude. It's a lovely little airplane. If you sit near the wings, you get to hear both the annoying hum of the hydraulics the entire flight. Yeah, you get that all flight. But you also get the fantastic whale tones of the engines. You get spools up as well. So it's, yeah, you'd enjoy it, dude. It's a really good airplane. You're in for a good flight. I'm just checking the location of real life. Easy 63 Alpha, 6 Charlie Alpha. We're there right now, just over Zadar. We're a tiny bit behind them, not by much. In fact, we're slightly to the south of them. Yeah, we're a little bit behind them. The actual flight has taken off and is en route right now. It's an 80, yeah, it'll be an A220-300. Air Baltic only have 300s and they've ordered the 100. I'm just to work, we do something. Bit of work, you know. Cool, perfect. Trying to figure out what director to get on the Flight 24. True, very true. There's a good chance that he may have been given a direct in the waypoints. If he's flying over... So look, that's the thing. If he's flying directly over Zadar, there's nothing further far north enough to actually give us that particular route. So look, at that point, he's going to right-hand turn. And then, if we go kind of as the circle mapping goes, which requires us to fly near Munich, but that's not going to happen because we're not going anywhere near Munich. So maybe I've got the quicker routes, who knows. Well, yeah, we'll just have a bit of fun. It's a flight sim stream. easyJet A321, preferably that has the icon with it. Yeah, perfect. Cool. At some point I need to go through the aircraft listings and delete everything with the 0 flights. So 0 flights to you, delete that. If you log in with the wrong tail code, we just fly Volanta and the aircraft just appears. It just adds everything automatically to your list. Well, it's nice for new flights. It can be a bit of a pain. Everything 0 flights. So these aircraft have 1 flight. That's like a single stream I did. Just did use the aircraft and never used it again. Probably should use aircraft again because, you know, they're available and more routes available. But yeah, I just need to quickly wipe them all out one by one. Easy deasy. That's where I've flown this aeroplane. Well, EasyDE and EasyWC. So what easy is that? Hang on. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. EasyDE, yeah, that can go. Most flights, of course, will be right in there. 738s with 172 flights, 171 hours, followed by the easyJet A320neo. All the winglets. A320neo, that's 44 flights and 58 hours. 28 flights, 36 hours for British Airways 320neo. 10 flights to Lufthansa's 320neo. Quite a few flights in all these aircraft, eh? I'm sure as soon as PMDG release their 737 for MSFS 738, sorry, for MSFS Ryanair number, will start drastically shooting up. Flight sim hardware, I use the Thrustmaster HOTAS Warthog and the Thrustmaster TCA Boeing, stick and yoke, respectively. Sometimes you can get a ruler out to line the aircraft to the direction it flies. You almost think an Airbus guy looking at the number of flown planes. I know, you think that, but the problem is, since the release of MSFS, we only had the A320neo, 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 A321, that would be the, what do you call it, the... Hang on, general call sign. That's a replay, go to you. Yeah, the problem with this is... So, that's Level Up, PMDG, and Zybo. Historically, just kind of all building up different flights, different sims. Flyby 20 Neo, Flyby 20 Neo, Flyby 20 Neo. That would be a Flyby 20 Neo and some Phoenix sim, I think. That's going to be the Megapack A321. That's Phoenix sim, PMDG 737, and Level Up flight as well. I think they have one flight next plane. Yeah, that was the Storm. No, this flight. And that's during the storms, which had us divert to Brussels because we couldn't land at Amsterdam. That was a good stream. Have you seen eBus A3 progress for November? It looks amazing. Yes, yes, very, very excited for that. As soon as it comes out, we'll definitely do quite a few flights with it, for sure. Yeah, we've only just got the Boeing to fly in MSFS. I mean, we had 2 Boeings. They just happens to be the 2 longest range Boeings in existence, 748 and 7810. You can't do short hauls on those. You really can't. Yeah, they are. Yeah, don't delay that for a minute, Blue. They are very easy airplanes to set up. The 737, the A320s. You press 3 buttons, and just like that, you're gone. Right, so we're almost cruising altitude, passing through 31,310. It's a very slow and steady climb, this I must say. Top of cruise, top of climb, 39, passing another 4 minutes of climbing to go until we reach our cruise. No, unfortunately, this is not the name of the ToLiss. I had a little problem with my Steam key, my unlock key, so I've dropped an email to ToLiss support, be like, hey, can you fix this for me? So yes, this is an A320 CEO with A320 livery. Just ignore that little hitch there. It's a Neo, promise. I don't say you said the 7810 doesn't say. Don't. Sorry, let me start again. The 7810 doesn't look particularly odd to me. This is not a 787 really. Nothing fancy, nothing special. Dysphoric, how you doing? Welcome channel, welcome to the chat. So it's on your streams. Normally miss them, but glad to make it today. How you today? Not too bad, dude. Not too bad. How you doing? Welcome to the channel, welcome to the chat. Hope you're keeping alright. Welcome. Hope you're here to stay. Need to learn how that plane works. A310. Seems like it's XP11, but it's kind of a mix of Boeing Airbus. 50-50, because the A300 A310 come before the side stick implementation of Airbus. Those are the two Airbus aeroplanes that use the yoke, so more of a hands-on flying to it. So no fly-by just yet. Yeah, this is a different cockpit setup, but the basics will still be there for the Airbus flying. Can you fly the Volanta A320 next stream? If you're a channel member, Noah, and go through flight requests, then yes you can. If you're not a channel member, then I'm afraid your option is to drop an airport request in the airport request thread. Yeah, A321 MSFS, that's being developed by easyJet at the moment, and that's set to release in, well, later this year. And yes, that is correct, it will be a freeware. The easyJet A310 will be a freeware, which is very exciting. Well, hopefully it'll be a very, very good aeroplane. So, definitely keep an eye out on that release. Also, GSX coming out in a couple of weeks, very excited for that. Hopefully get my hands on it relatively soon. I've seen a couple of YouTubers have got a preview for it, I've watched all the previews, and it looks excellent. So, very excited for it. Very, very excited. Back in 2 minutes. Yeah, no worries, Noah. You take care, dude. Have a good night. Sorry. Yeah, have a good night. Welcome. Kinop, how you doing? Welcome channel, welcome to the chat. How you doing today, dude? Why do you play MSFS? Because it has an A321 too. Because the A321 MSFS is rubbish. There you go. Simple answer. There is a payware A321 for about $20 available. It's not very good. Not very good. Basic modelling, low resolution textures, and well, actually no, it's 4K textures. I'll give them that, but the modelling's not great, and it's just a bit naff. Yes, there is a mod that incorporates the fly-by cockpits as well. Hey, it doesn't even come with VNav. There you go. But it's not my cup of tea. Not my cup of tea, less than VFR. That airplane's more catered to the Xbox market, which has limited airplanes available and limited system functionality. So less than VFR scenery is fantastic. And they did try with the A321. I'm not going to dump them for it, because again, it's an aircraft designed for the Xbox markets, not for the PC markets.
We'll be serving complimentary drinks and snacks.
Also, ToLiss A321 is far superior. Great aeroplane.
Are available for a small charge. If you wish to make an additional purchase, we only accept credit cards.
Bear with me, let's use the other camera option for it because it's a bit shaky. There we go. Yeah, A321 from ToLiss is absolutely fantastic, so it's a good opportunity to go for a spin again. Yes, there is a freeware A350 coming out, and the answer is yes, I will pick it up. Definitely pick it up. Look at the website. So there was an aeroplane behind us on this route. They are just behind us. I know finally A320 Neo, so actually they could play a bit of catch up with us. Ground speed is 442, day 427. So yeah, they're playing the Flyby and SFS. That's the route ahead. We may get some ATC later on. It's still, well, it's 12 o'clock on a Wednesday, 12 o'clock on Thursday, so this ain't exactly peak time for IVAO or that sim, I must admit. Gatwick 3 inbounds, 2 from Corfu. Actually got a long distance journey as well, coming in from over here. Ooh, Africa's quite active at the moment. Algeria North online. Quite a few aircraft flying out North Africa. We've even got a Moroni approach. This is an airport. And of course, always online. Always online. I'll never ever disappear. That's the real life flights. They are just over Drawyah. But yeah, that's the aircraft. So they're flying right now. A321. This particular tail code as well. Uniform Zulu Mike Alpha. Just they actually have Neo engines. Not me cheating with my CEO engines. PMG 777 won't come anytime soon. Yep, still working on the 737s, but 777 will come from the MDG. They are working on it. That is the plan. So we have reached our cruising altitude. Snacks and drink service are being done in the cabin right now. Passengers are picking up their snacks and paninis. Yeah, it's not very full airplane. I thought this aircraft would be a lot busier, but nope. 129 passengers. Most of the cabin actually is just empty. Soon should be a bit more lands to spot from the aeroplane. Could do a touchdown to Flight 21 from Zeventam to AOE next stream. Again, I can. If you're a channel member, you can do flight requests. Otherwise, stick in the aircraft request thread on the Discord. The Asobo partnership Aerosoft ATR. Been a bit quiet as of late, but I'm hoping that's in development. I believe it's Milv is also doing ATR as well, so there's actually 2 in development right now. 2 of them currently in the works, so hopefully we'll see release of something soon. Captain 777 Sorry Simpsons, a few more integrations, fun to fly in the meantime. No thank you, because that would be finding light at the end of that tunnel, and I have no interest in the Captain 777. Even with the mods, no interest. No interest. Even thinking about the Captain 777 brings back nightmares for that flight we did last year. Did Midwest do a stream yesterday? Oh, I missed that one. Okay, I'll have to I'll catch up and watch it. It's interesting. Discord Kenzie, link is in the description. Also, get Nightbots post in chat every like 30 minutes. Milvis 73. Oh, Quality Wings. Sorry, who's developing 732? I might have missed that one. Or if I have, because again, there's a lot of freeware projects and payroll projects out there. I think I may have missed that one. Either avoiding weather or that. Oh, okay. Let me just make sure the weather is fitting. So the high performance only for the clouds when they do appear. Graphics, not this one, sorry, I want to go to flight configuration, weather, refresh. So they're avoiding weather, are they? So is Milviz welcome to 732? Okay, that will be down purchase for me, because Milviz, okay, ignore their blip with the Kickstarter, their stuff is usually pretty good. Question, Drawyah. Is the program page when you see the optimum altitude for cruise? Yes. So in the not program page, actually it is program page. So you got optimum cruise level and the maximum cruise level essentially. So the optimum is based on your aircraft's weight and cost index to get yourself the lowest amount of fuel burn at a particular height you need. So 358 to the optimum cruise. We're now doing 360, which is of course the even flight level there. So right now doing optimum cruise, max speed cruise is 373. Anything above that, we're at risk of stalling the aircraft out. It's based on the aircraft's weights, aircraft's fuel burn, and your input cost index. I'll look at the weather radar on Volanta for a second. Ah, okay. I've got a feeling I might add an offset as well, actually. Yeah, okay, yeah, that is quite a stringent weather pattern. It's right now in the Venice area. I'm gonna leave that open actually for my own sake. I might look at the weather radar as well. Weather radar system 1. Need that to scan for us. We'll explain it. We'll certainly explain it. Let's fly straight through, no balls. Just a shower. Oh, so they have got access to FM2 as well. Interesting. Okay. I like the sounds of that. I really do. Do you play on keyboard and mouse? Do I play on keyboard and mouse? Yes, I do. Alright, so that's a wrap up cruise. Flight's progressing well. I need to fill up a bottle of water as well because this is running out. That's the flights. That A320 near behind me is still creeping up. I hope he's doing a different flight level to me because that would be problematic. Oh yeah, he's okay. He's doing three. He's doing 380. Yes, yeah, he is going to be above me. Maybe not just yet, but keep an eye out for him. No, this one. So if I put a bit of input onto the yoke, onto the stick, sorry, this will take over. The yoke's disconnected, so I'm not using it right now. If I'm flying Boeing, then I'll fly the yoke. But for now, the side stick is yeah, that's in active use right now. You want to join on from to Gatwick from somewhere like Venice, but that's about the same flight times. Yeah, go for it then, dude, Danny. If you want to join us, spawn at Venice and join us to Gatwick. And if you do that, I can then contact someone on IVAO's UK division and be like, hey, there's like 5 airplanes coming to Gatwick within the space of 5 minutes. Would you like some ATC for it? And that should give us a bit of a push to get some more controllers in. So yeah, go for it, dude. Go for it. That's very far. I could have done a collab with FlyWire. Couldn't be done because FlyWire is a freeware open source that should be no charge for, and Latin VFR was a payware product that, well, payware. So ultimately, there'd have been a clash. There's mods that links the two together, but yeah, it's not something that would have particularly worked out. Drawyah, why don't you fly into Captain Control 7 anymore? Because it's rubbish. Absolutely rubbish. The worst aircraft on MSFS. There you go. Simple answer. One question. Where did you download Explain? And was it free? Nope. It costs about $40–50 and you download it off the Explain website. Or Steam. Have you ever raced playing MSFS? Not particularly, because I kind of know what I'm doing most of the time. Well, I know the basics to get you from A to B. Can you join you if you're on Xbox Series? Unfortunately not, Kenzie, because we're on IVAO, and unfortunately there's no networks for Xbox. No VATSIM, no IVAO, no FlyLive, not Fly, sorry. It's what's it called? There's no VATSIM, no IVAO, no Pilot Edge, no FS Cloud. Just default voice player, which will be, well, we're in S-Lane right now, so I can't even see that. Oh yeah, no, yeah. Don't even talk to me about the Bradock 3D Max. That was an absolute calamity as well. Yeah, one flight was enough in 777, and that was a flight from Moscow to London Heathrow, where we messed up the engines. Well, the engine startup was all right, but it was 747 gauges, and then we messed up the approach into Heathrow because the IS was just out of sync or something. Yeah, it was a disaster. Ended up just flying flipping visual to Heathrow for the last couple of minutes. Yes, the Fokker F-28 will definitely be an aircraft to pick up. Very, very excited for it. I never said it was a scam, I just said it was rubbish. No one used the word scam, Marco. No one used the word scam. I mean, if they spent more than 5 minutes even just disguising 74 gauges to look like 777, then it probably would have been passable, but nope, never happened. You like flying just 777 because it's something different from 320 or 339. Message Drawyah plane, not simulation. Welcome, Jamie, how are you doing? Playing right now, we are flying the easyJet A321. ToLiss, by the way, sorry, yeah, this is the ToLiss A321 easyJet colours. Yeah, and don't get on the C-130, that was the cockpitless C-130, the exterior model of 20, yeah, that, no, just no. Yep, should be runway 26 left for an arrival today. 26 left is what we've got on paper. Of course, we'll be checking the real thing. Just to see where they go. Oh, they really are taking an extended route. No wonder they're going to have delays today. We even got Eurowings as well, we were looking at earlier. Yeah, so expected to land at 13:05, then they get 14:26 instead. We're scheduled to land, so yeah, we're quite a little bit late, but we're scheduled to land at, yeah, we're about half an hour behind them. Do I like easyJet? Never had a problem, never had a problem. Any gate preference? No preference, dudes. Just, again, this airplane's half an hour in front, so you have about half an hour to figure out what stands they end up on to give us the same stand. So, wherever this one goes. It starts on stand 4, to depart stand 4. Wherever they go, we go. We're doing Manchester to Mike Lehman easyJet right now. Very good. Very nice. Cool, so yeah, there you go. If you're going to join us from Venice, we have got Gatwick Tower. Thank you very much, dude. Gatwick Tower is online. Not too bad, Martin, today. Not too bad, how are you doing? Welcome to the channel, welcome to the chats. You're new, welcome to Ioannis, how are you doing? Welcome to the channel. Malta Airport, Mike, thank you very much. Yeah, welcome to the channel, Ioannis, how are you doing? Alright. Right now, flying the Airbus A321 in easyJet colours from Corfu to London Gatwick. Flight time about 2 hours 45. Another 2 hours and 10 to expect it to land. Although we did about 5 minutes ahead of schedule, which is pretty good based on the schedule that we put down. Flights from Greece, always good. Oh yes, and I did Scathos the other week, don't forget, as in real life. To be fair, Zato, the whole thing with ToLiss indie build store has been an absolute mess. I mean, indie builds put out a statement saying that ToLiss forced them out. Then ToLiss about sent me saying, no, that was that was incorrect. We didn't want to leave, but yeah, the whole thing's a drama. I'm keeping an eye. I'm keeping an eye on it because I'd like to know how it concludes. So that's from the point of view of ToLiss as well. Not quite gone to plan. Excited GSX Pro, I am Marco, yes. As soon as it comes out, I'll definitely pick it up and have a bit of fun using the improved ground handling. Where's this nonsense? Maybe I'll have to look then. Not on reds. Yeah. I'm saying catch flights, Jake, because I had issued my A321 key. Had the product on. I had issued my unlock key, so I've dropped an email to ToLiss and be like, hey, could you just reset key for me? ToLiss support is usually really good, so I'm sure I'll get that fixed in the next couple of days. So unfortunately, we are cheating a little bit, flying the A320 CEO in place of the A321 Neo. I've not tried on there, Chalky. But again, I'm not really going to limit myself to any virtual airlines. Plus I have PACX if I do a career. So go menu, manage careers, new career. So yeah, final career, PACX is everything for me. I did fly to Gatwick a few days ago, have over there, very good. Very good. So yeah, I flew to Gatwick, spent 3 days in Gatwick. When did I go? Was it end of July, was it? Yeah, end of July, I spent 3 days in Skiathos. It was a really good trip. And of course, going to Skiathos led me to, without a doubt, the best vlog I've ever made on my vlogging channel. Absolutely. There you go, yeah. If you haven't watched it yet, check out my vlog on Skiathos. Because it gave us moments like this.
It's the airplane. Darling,
Hold my hand. Oh, won't you hold my hand? 'Cause I don't wanna walk on my own anymore, won't you understand? 'Cause I don't wanna walk alone. I'm ready for this, there's no denying. I'm ready for this, you start me falling. I'm ready for this, I need you all in. I'm ready for this, so darling hold my... Yeah, moments like that. Go check it out. If you haven't done already, you subscribe as well, because, you know, vlogging channel. Not this again, you've had a song from me about 1,000 times. And I'm sorry dude, you're going to hear it in the thousands before the time I have a new song to take over. Well, I'm going to New York in a couple of weeks, so... In New York, concrete jungle where dreams are made of, there's nothing you can't do. Now you're in New York. Yeah, that's the next song for me, I guess. These at the airport cracks me up. Yes, they're also really, really good. Hope they're keeping well. Just claim who. Just like the commercial. Just like the commercial. He just walks up and says, how many subscribers? And the thing is, I can't exactly say my subscriber count for the vlogging channel, which is 410. So I went for the main channel, which is 39,000. Are you a musician? No, I'm not a British driver. I mean, I'm not... Well, if that was the case, I'd be like a Swiss Zero copy, musician and streamer, flight sim. Here at another 10,000, so consider yourself lucky. Oh, Tom, how you doing? Of course, you're it. Are you hyped for the Flyby 380? Yes, I am. HyperX, yes, I am. Surprised that they didn't get you on board singing. Well, that didn't stop me, I must admit. If I go back to the video, Yeah, that certainly did not stop me. There's no denying. I'm ready for this. You start me for. Yeah, that was it was something. It was something. But again, I like Jet 2. The whole point of flying Jet 2 was to have a bit of fun. Because, you know, that's when they're using their adverts. Everyone knows Jet's going to hold my hand. So I thought, let's just pin it on there. Empire State of Mind, welcome to New York, New York, New York. I mean, there's also the other one. Because, again, Englishman in New York. I'm an alien. I'm a legal alien. I'm an Englishman in New York. Whoa, I'm an alien. I'm a legal alien. I'm an Englishman in New York. Great song. Also, Res Light America. Res Light, a very underrated band. GSX is going to be a payware, Alcan. GSX will be payware. Your very first flight was a Jet 2, very good. Yes, it's that one too. Quite a few as well. Changed to a Dutchman. And I'm not gonna lie, when I go to America, I'm gonna abuse it. Bottle of water. I'll get myself a 3B. How are you doing for the flight? I'm flying an aeroplane, Drawyah. How's your flight progression doing? That's what you should be checking. So far, so good. Nothing to worry about. Aircraft looks perfect, so it's fine. At some point, we'll configure ourselves the approach, so it's runway 26 left is active, Q-Nav 1 Golf arrival. Stand will be whatever this one lands at. Oh, here we go. Ooh, they have made a bit of a change. There you go. They've avoided the weather now. Left hand turn, off they go. Unfortunately for X-Plane's weather data, they don't give me anything at the moment. Tell me it's clear skies all the way through, which I know is not exactly correct. I'm not complaining, because it means that we'll be playing catch up with them as opposed to that with diversion. Well, it's not with diversion, it's because of the weather, of course, but that will delay them by quite a few minutes. We also had a bit of a weather change as well during my flight to Skyscapes, but it's only by about 5 miles just to the east. Minor change, minor deviation. Everyone thinks the Jet 2 adverts lower when flying with them. Of course, they play it in the body music, they play it in the safety briefing. Every part of Jet 2's flight is Jet 2 been told by hand. Recently with Air Bucharest 733, there's Ryanair landing so horrible, very good. I'm going to get any train sim? I will, Jad. Train sim Mod 3, I definitely will be picking up, yes. We're back in 2 minutes. Cool, how are you doing flight progression so far? We can now see events up ahead. Some weather has been picked up by the radar, but I can tell you now it's not nearly as bad as what's been reported in real life. Safe to say, it explains weather data is not quite as accurate as perhaps real life. Real flights, yes, you are right, did a 90-degree turn to get itself back on course heading towards Zurich. I'm trying to find it now. It's going to be you. Where are you, aeroplane? There you are. Easy Charlie Alpha, yeah. That's quite the deviation there it's made. But apart from that, so it means we can play catch up because they're doing that, we're just doing that. So they're scheduled to land 26, we're now scheduled to land at 54. So we're about 20 minutes behind now, which is pretty good. The 20 Neos just to our right hand side apparently. Quite in view for the model matching, but somewhere over there. The flight's been good so far. No issues yet to report. I will keep an eye on the weather because, of course, it could potentially become quite stormy. But again, that looks nothing like that. Let's get out. It's not looking too bad at the moment. Stretch that. The plan for me today is when I finish this flight, probably try and record a few more premieres of the real world flights I'm doing. It does also mean I'm going to have to reinstall FSX because I've got a flight in 717 in America scheduled. So I'm going to have to install the TFDi design mod, which I'm very excited for because I do adore that 7.1. Also, question also I need to ask myself is, will I also get myself, what's it called? A 757. I mean, I don't own a I had a 757 for X-Plane. It was on the FS Pilot shop, but it's now shut down, so nothing I can use anymore. Could I possibly use a... I mean, there's a Just Flight 757, a freeware, which does a job. Not the most realistic, but it does a job. So that's on FSX, could use that. Might have some Delta Airlines delivery for it. But we'll see, we'll have to see. Yeah, the cockpit merger of TDS model will actually be probably pretty good. The only thing that's missing is the FMS. The Freeliner, yes, the Freeliner. Do I whip it out again? The freemium, just like 757. So that, with its cockpits, combined with the TDS model, which gives us all access deliveries. It's not a bad option, to be fair. It really ain't. No, please don't whip it out. Bye, Tom. Hey! We finally hit the weather! We finally hit the weather. Thank you. Now do we deviate to north of the storm into Zurich? Do you mind showing off the graphics of the game? Sure, I'll give you a quick look. I don't think I'm live right now, so it has to be very quick. Visual high, textures high, anti-aliasing times 2, anti-filtering times 2, objects medium, and projection detailed low, Vulkan drivers in use. There you go. Let's look at the graphics. Specs and description: 3080, RTX 3080 in use. Also making use of a AMD Ryzen 5 3600 processor and 32 GB of RAM. FlyFat 1057 is amazing. Question is, will it come with support for XP11? Any add-ons I want to buy with an XP11 right now, I want to have it with the basic requirement that XP12 will be compatible. If not, then I'll have to give it a pause. The 757 was an XP10 product. They re-released for 11. Would they re-release a brand new product for XP12? If that's the case, then I'll have to wait and see. It is, okay, then potentially. Whether or else I'll pick up any of these clouds. I think that would be more for rain than cloud or anything. Well, we'll see. We'll get there when we get there. So flight's progress pretty good. An hour and 40 minutes is expected arrival time. As per flight progression, an hour and 28 time to ground. So yeah, we're doing pretty good for time at the moment. Whoops. There you go. And now we've passed the worst of the storm. Very excited for the A380X yet. The A380 from FlyLive should be really, really good. Very excited for that one as well. Try to get released now. Who flying to New York? Yes, I'm going via Frankfurt. Unless it's Schiphol, I'm going via Heathrow with the A350. So I'm flying with Lufthansa, Martin. I'm going via Frankfurt for some reason. Yeah, I'm flying with Lufthansa, which means flying the Boeing 747-8. Originally I was supposed to fly the A340 out, but they cancelled the flight. So I'm going to move on to the 747 instead. Then just one at Marco Polo, very good. I will see you very, very soon then. So yeah, we'll be flying over in approximately 10 minutes. Venice. So you've got about 10 minutes to get yourself airborne, dude. You probably spawned a little bit too late there, but with 2 arrivals into Gatwick, you'll only be just behind us anyway. Is 747 your favourite? Yes. Yes. Never flown it. I should have flown it. I had a British Airways flight on 747 to New York 2 years ago, but COVID cancelled it and retired the fleet, so Lufthansa became my only real option. Alternatives, I got Air China and Korean Air. I might fly to Korea one day, although that's not top of my list. Air China. I'll probably use it as a stopover at some point. I mean, I'd love to explore China at some point as well. Go out to Beijing and spend a few days there. Again, it's not top of my list. Probably give it a few years before I do China. This year America. Hopefully next year I might try and do Australia if all goes to plan. Australia and New Zealand. Whereabouts in America? I'm sure I'm going to America. Bring it up. So, my trip to America will fly me into... Oops, there we go. So my trip to America will fly me into New York JFK, spend a few days in New York, then visit Boston. Then Boston, I visit Lexington with flight stopovers in Atlanta and Charlotte. Then I go to Washington DC, spend a day in Washington, and then fly back to Frankfurt. So I'm going to spend about a week and a half in America. Lexington's a day trip because it's only a small regional airport. You have to fly with stopovers, and so the inbound flight will have a stopover in Charlotte. It's about an hour in Charlotte, and go to Lexington, spend a day in Lexington, and then from Lexington fly back to New York with an hour stopover in Atlanta on the way back. So it's 747-8 to New York, Embraer 190 to Boston, train back to New York, then it's a 737 American Airlines to Charlotte, a American Eagle Embraer 145 to Lexington, a Delta Airlines Boeing 717 to Atlanta, and a Delta Airlines 757-200 back to New York JFK. Then I fly who am I flying with? A United Airlines CRJ 550 to Washington Reagan, and then the Lufthansa 747-8 back to Frankfurt. I've not seen Hartsfield, no. That's with 5 runways. Oh, has it got 5? Has it? Ooh, okay. Well then, very excited for it. Oh, sorry, no, yeah, this one. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sorry, yeah, no, I have seen Atlanta. Shame I can't leave the airport because only 1 hour changeover, but if I had time, I would have gone to spend a bit of time in the city. Yeah, I'm sure I'll go to America again at some point soon, but yeah, it should be a good little trip this. I've got in total 5 days, 4 days in New York, 1 day Boston, 1 day Washington, 1 day Lexington. Wouldn't the A320 fly to New York? Can the A320 with who? British sim driver. What A320 flies to New York? So the flights I got booked, it's the 74, so A319 London to Frankfurt, 748 to Frankfurt JFK, E190 LaGuardia to Boston, LaGuardia to Charlotte 738, Charlotte Lexington Edinburgh 145, Lexington Atlanta 712, Atlanta JFK 752, Newark to Washington Reagan TRJ 550, Washington ULS Frankfurt Boeing 748, and then Frankfurt City Edinburgh 190. No bus sim driver, that's no. Welcome Faith, how you doing? Welcome channel, welcome to the chat. How did say dude? Hope you're keeping alright. Are you on IVAO yet, Danny? Because I'm looking at Venice, I don't see you yet, and we're just crossing over now. There's the other Venice airport, Venice Treviso. There's Marco Polo. Marco Polo is actually quite a relatively new airport, is it not? Yeah, should be a good vlog, that one. Try and get videos of all the different flight phases I'll be doing on that trip. I've got a few more trips after this, so I've got a trip to Finland, trip to Poland, trip to Dublin booked. And then, I'm probably going to take a short break from all the real world flying. So I can A, save my own little finances a bit, and B, let's save for a mega trip to America next year. So as soon as I find out my annual leave in 2023, hopefully, let's welcome to America. I fly when you land, I will Jamie, but I won't be doing streams. I'm doing premieres. Like I say, whenever I fly in real life, I try to do premieres that follow real world flights. So today, I'm trying to record as many premieres as I can. I've got to do two that I want to do, which is the A319 ToLiss from London Heathrow to Frankfurt, and also the MSFS TRJ 550 from from New York to Washington. If I get both of those done, those are two priority for me, which would be pretty good to just tick off the list and leave it behind. I use clouds R3D, yes, but I'm using enhanced Skyscapes for my clouds. Enhanced Skyscapes. All mods are listed in the description for you to pick out and look at. I'll just quickly drop an email to AppInTheAir because I had a little problem with their service still today. Well, not really a problem. Error, I know they've got a special ICA code because it's right here. I think. Very interesting. BPS Brazil. Sorry, Budapest. So I'm flying with Capital Air in Finland. At BPS, because yeah, it's an aircraft owned by the Budapest Aircraft Service, which will run under charter as Capital Air, which is interesting. With the Embraer 120 I'm flying. So I'm flying the Embraer 120 in October in Finland. Very excited for it. I'll be flying with these guys, Capital Air. Flying from Palit to Helsinki. and Jetstream 43 with what do you call them? Balitica. What are they called? It's got a really long name. Transavia Balitica. That's it. It's Transavia Balitica. Now I've been in the Jetstream 32. This little thing. Look at that. So small, so tiny. And that's the let, sorry, yeah. Yes, that's what yeah, safe to say. Quite excited for this one. I've been at Jetstream 41. Is the big version of this. But that it's a whole other level of small. Going for school, very good Palit. Nicholas, how are you doing? Welcome to the channel, welcome to the chat. How do you say, dude? Man, nice how you get these cool little flights. You're flying, oh right, so I can tell you which aircraft I've been on. So these are my stats since 2006. So I know there was like, so the aircraft was like the 737-400 I've been on, but won't be recorded because that was before then. Q400 I've been on, but again, before the stats I've got. So my records started in 2006. There are flights before then, which I no longer have on records. Like I say, 734, Q400s, potentially a few more aircraft as well, which I don't have any memory of. But since 2006, I've been on 3 ATR-72s, 2 ATR-42s, 3 British Northern Islanders, 3 Twin Otters, 2 Dornier 228s, 2 Saab 340s, 1 Jetstream 41, 1 de Havilland's Dragon Rapids, 1 Embraer 195, and 1 Embraer 135. I've been on 2 A220-300s. I've been on 1 Airbus A318, 6 A319s, 16 A320s, although one of the A320s had sharklets, 5 A320neos, 1 A321 with sharklets, 1 A321neo. I've been on 1 A350-900s, 1 Boeing 717, 55 Boeing 737-800s, 4 Boeing 737 MAX 8s, 1 737-300, 1 737-600, and 1 737-700, 1 Embraer 190, and 1 Embraer 145. And then the flights I've got upcoming feature the... So I've got 2 A319s, 2 Boeing 747-8s, 2 Embraer E190s, 1, 2, 3, 4 Boeing 737-800s. I should tell a lie, I think one of those is actually going to be an A3... Oh no, that's fine. So yeah, 4 Boeing 737-800s, 1 Embraer 145, 1 Boeing 717, 1 Boeing 757, 1 CRJ 550, 1 Airbus A320, 1 Embraer 120 Brasilia, and 1 Jetstream 32. So, quite a few. That's the aircraft that guy got to start the airline made. Was that the aircraft? Wow, it was looking for some quite big. Well, that was quite a documentary. I watched it on the fly back from Inverness actually. You can tell me to download it from YouTube. How to get an aircraft to appear in Navgraph charts? Doesn't require a plugin. It does require a plugin. It requires this plugin. So that's my charts Navgraph. Which one is it? Sorry, this one, Navgraph Simlink. Yeah, it requires this for MSFS. No Simlink, no moving charts. A big spin I've been on, the A350-900s. Although in about 3 weeks' time, that will upgrade to the 747-8s. Alright, how's the real world flight doing? So, real world flight's back on course now. They're over France. It's a little bit behind. We are over North Italy, so yeah, we'll soon be back on the course. And yeah, the guys who connected at Venice, unfortunately, never connected in the end. That's a shame. So we're landing about an hour and 13. They're landing in 45 minutes. Yeah, we're about half an hour behind. Just under half an hour. A323. Which one, Bjarki? Which platform? Whenever you try opening Sesame, it's not running your computer, doesn't review it. There's nothing to view on Simlink, it just runs in the background. What do you think about the Max Design Team Max? Still not so keen on that feature, because the whole backstory behind them and the Walter White guy, they just rebranded as Max Design Team, so not something I will be using personally. Do you think they've gone a 380? Oh, definitely, Dread. I mean, there's easy options to get to Dubai with them. Yeah, no, I've got no reason to ever believe I won't get an A380. There's plenty of availability. They'll be here for a few more years. I said, so the priority thing was the 747, because that one's got more limited life cycle at the moment. Lufthansa weren't thinking about getting rid of them as COVID as well, which would have been a big downer, but I have managed to secure one. We'll see how it goes from there, really. Alright, so let's look at our approach configuration for Gatwick. I've got plenty of time. So, arrival, ILS26 left, expecting the QNAV1 Golf arrival. And this will be going via chart. Alright, let me refresh. The graph is glitched out. There we go. There we go. So coming in via timber, and then you've got Maple as the whole point, so timber it says. That, check for the continuities. It's fine. Set the plan mode, have a quick look. Step, 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 step. Yeah, standard for Gatwick, that's fine. Cool. So that's the approach configured. Cruising at 26,000 feet, so set a few fixes for EGKK26 left, set 3 of those. EGKK26 left. EGKK26 left. And EGKK26 left. Radius, right, so 360, 369, 618, 12, 102. No, it's not. 6, 12, 18. Normally 108. Terrible maths there, Drawyah. 108. Then it's 10. And then it's 4. Fixes drawn. Head over to the race location to confirm the frequencies, which I haven't input. That's fine. Put in now. So approach charts 26 left. Initial final approach. Frequency is 110.9, course 258. 110.9, course 258. I think it'll be a while before we put in. 9, do anything Gatwick? The answer is no. No, we don't. Okay, we'll leave it on there. Yeah, so we change that progress, that's fine. Okay, that's fine. Cool, right. Have the wind data for our approach. Next phase. Next phase. Descent winds west. No, I can't request it. Okay. There it is. Right, scroll down to the wind information. Winds at top of descent is going to be 019 at 26, 019 at 26, and then the altitude is 360. At 20,000 it's 249 at 11, sorry 294 at 11, 200, and then it's 10,000, 257 at 12. Cool. That's fine. Right. That's everything configured from our parts. A321 is the biggest and quietest plane I've ever flown on, very good. Now the A380 flies from Heathrow to Gatwick or Dubai. There it has 10,000 feet, so you can see a nice day. Same for us, Dreads. You can usually see some Heathrow approaches from where I am, so just look at that. What I might actually do, what's our optimum cruising right now? Well, max is straight at 0. There's a cloud cover right now. I might step behind to 3.8. Just get ourselves clear of the clouds. I've just announced on Unicom that we're going to the initial set climb from 36380. And that should at the very least get us over this cloud cover. Not quite the optimum anymore, so we're burning a bit more fuel. At least for the passengers, slightly more comfortable ride. easyJet on explain. No, it's not Biarki. ToLiss and FlyPack all cost money, I'm afraid. So I was now through flight level 370, 37,000. Yeah, it should pretty much hit the top of the cloud cover just ahead of us now. Perfect. Once again, check on the website, see how we're doing for the flight progression. The A320 has fallen back a little bit, but then they take a slightly more skewered route to the east compared to us. It's flying a little bit faster than us. It's the real world aircraft. They are enjoying their cruise over France right now. A little more delay there. This is landing at 48s. What are they doing actually? They're doing 34,000. A very high cruise for them actually. Not compared to my flight level 430 with the flipping A350. So it's the first time I've been over 40,000 feet in the A350, and it looks beautiful. There's just dark blue sky. Couldn't quite see the curvature, but I was looking at the screens like, hang on a minute, that seems quite high. But no, because it's a short little flight. The aircraft just, well, short little flights, no weight, no fuel. Yeah, high cruising required. So no, this is X-Plane, Carly. This is XP11. Yeah, we're doing alright. So now flying over the Alps, flying over Switzerland, and very soon find ourselves over France. Right, back in 2 minutes. Yeah, so now the Alps, very pretty seeing the outside. Frame rate, getting about 45 FPS right now. Last in about 45 FPS. Okay, I'll put that on there. That's going to be 1000 Albis. East Coast, how you doing? Welcome channel, welcome to the chat. How you doing, dude? The real life flights is just hit Paris. It's got more to go until we hit Paris ourselves. Not too far off though. Do we have any waypoints near the Paris area? Just we base it on. That is, yeah, Poduk I've looked at. So Poduk, we arrive at 13:30. Yeah, so yeah, we're exactly 30 minutes behind them right now. From Ender Wizard, how you doing? Welcome channel, welcome to the chat. Alright, dudes. No, this is not an A320, I'm afraid, Dreads. How did you my A321's activation? So, it's an A320 CEO disguised as a Neo today. But I have dropped a message to ToLiss support, and I'll get back to them soon with the activation for it. So hopefully next time, we'll be able to fly the aircraft in a proper 320 Neo. Ooh. Who's AMD streaming today? I'll probably say hello. Yes, I've seen you run GSX. I've seen some of the YouTube previews as well from GSX. Very excited for it. Hopefully, you're going to pick up on the release date when it comes out. Oops. Yeah, okay, I'm not going to touch that button anymore. Yeah, very excited for it. What do you think is the best airline for not cancelling flights? Well, I know the answer is Jet2. The answer is Jet2. There we go. Best my lines to avoid cancellations. Go on. Is it coincidence that the best short haul airline for the pandemic was also the best one now? We don't think so. Many carriers like Jet2 did a pretty good job of refunding passengers to cancel flights. I'm pretty sure Jet2 only airline no cancellations. There you go. Jet2 are the only UK airline to not cancel any flights in July. In July, they had a 100% record of flying. easyJet cancelled 0.3%, British Airways cancelled 3.6%, Virgin cancelled 2.3%. And also had the second best on-time performance record of 60.4 behind Virgin 60.6. So, yeah, answer is Jet 2. Yes, using joystick, and the wizards. You'd hope so flying an Airbus, but we have got a joystick, which is what we need to landing today. I'm not sure about pricing for GSX yet, but I'd put it around maybe the $30–40 mark, I'd say. Around $40 mark. We went with so I went for the Sunset to Rhodes, 738, grey silver colours, A321 white colours on return, very good. I've only been on Jet 2, 737, 800s and 300s. I've done 3 flights with them, 2 of them in the white Jet 2 holidays deliveries. I haven't got my hand right now, the answer is nothing right next to me, I think. I've got the silver one. So yeah, I've been on 1 flight with the silver Jet 2 livery. And hang on, give me 2 seconds. Just grab the other model from the shelf. There we go. So yeah, I've been on 2 Jet 2s and the Jet 2 holidays livery, the white one, and 1 aeroplane with the silver livery. This was the 800 from Tenerife to Stansted and the 737-300 from Leeds Bradford to Paris. This one was the 737 from Manchester to Skiathos. I like how Jet 2, I've never flown Jet 2 to the same airport more than once. Jet 2 for me have done, so they've done Tenerife South, Stansted Airport, Paris Charles de Gaulle, Leeds Bradford, Manchester and Skiathos. 3 flights, 6 separate airports, never doubled them. Saw your vlog, yep, and we'll do 2 on the way back, that's correct. The A330, yes, it's pure white because that's a wet lease, and therefore not something that's going to be permanent in their fleet. The models, they cost like £10 each. You buy them on Jet 2 flights. So I've got 3 of them. I've got both 737s. I've got a 757 model still in its box. I've got no space to put any more models, so I need to get more shelf or something. So I need to get 1 more 757, which is the one in... box. There you go, so yeah, I also got the 757 in white, still unboxed. So I need to get the grey 757, and also they recently did a new one, which is an A320 model in white colours as well. So that's another one to keep an eye out for on flights as well. But yeah, where do you buy them? You can only buy them on the Jet 2 flights themselves. They're only available on flights. They're on eBay, but they're all really expensive. Yeah, load of Joe, just right time for that chat. Flying to California Monday, is Jet 2 going to fly with? I thought you said someone else Jet 2. Yeah, great airline to fly with, no delay, well, minimal delays and 0 cancellations. So Jet 2 you'd be perfectly alright with. And you've got 10 to spare? Pick up a model of the airplane you're on. They're nice little things to collect. Do you see more flights? In that case, you don't look at the magazine. If you open up the in-flight retail on Jet 2, the browse, comes back the magazine. There you go. Jet 2 model aircrafts. So they sell, so they're £9 each, £9 each. They do 757 in both the Jet 2 silver and Jet 2 white colours. They do the 737-800 in grey, the 737-800 in white, and then this A321, which is brand new. So I've got 3 of them, 2 more to collect. You've already got some pages that you're missing, fair enough. Well, now you know they exist, you now know to pick them up. Actually, next at the food menu. Whenever I fly, I always try and pick up a mod for the airplane I'm on. So, Lufthansa don't have buy on board, but they do have a shop at Frankfurt Airport. So on our return, I'll be sure to pop by the shop and buy a 747 model. I don't actually know about the other airlines. Let me have a quick look at them now. So, start from the bottom. So British Airways, I know they don't do any, but I can easily pick them up from any model shop ever in the UK. JetBlue buy on board. Then do food, don't they? Do food. There you go. So free snacks, free cold beverages, free hot beverages. So I'll be sure to raid their freebies. Some snacks may not be on all flights. Apologise if first choice not available. That's fine. Seed bars, crackers, plantain chips, cookies, and pretzel braids. Oh, there you go. That's that. Yeah, December 190 actually. I don't know, you may get it, you may not. Don't know yet. But yeah, I don't think JetBlue do. My experience, perhaps. Yeah, okay, so JetBlue, presumably not. Next one I'm flying with is American Airlines. So it's more of a European thing. Complimentary snacks and drinks. Ooh, I know what I'm picking up. Biscoff cookies, very good. Flying boards, and then flagship flights with other stuff. Nah, no JFK flights, no, okay, so no meals on board. Cool, so I presume that American Airlines will also not do it. I'm going in September, XYZ, to America, and for a week, I'm going for 2 weeks in September, well, a week and a half. So, it's like 18 days I'm going to America, 18 days. Cool, yeah, so American Airlines, I presume they don't do it. I've got Delta Airlines. Food and beverage. Every flight, they don't experience the offers. Regional touches. What does Heavy Division Mod 787 add to default aircraft? Adds improved cockpits, sim brief integration, and payload manager, as well as a few minor tweaks to flight dynamics. Yeah, no. Ooh, 2 new snacks. Lemon thing and a ice cream sundae. Ooh, that looks nice. Right, my Delta onboard ice cream sundae. Sounds good to me. Yeah, cool. So, presumably, answer is no. No one does anything. And then United Airlines, I'm on a CRJ, so that's what I'll do it. Yeah, cool. So, no, nothing for America, I'm afraid. More of a European thing. Airplane mods on board. I know easyJet used to do it, but they discontinued their models, which is really, really annoying. They discontinued at the start of COVID. And they were pre-order things, you had to buy them before you flew, which was, yeah, I had to pre-order it, and I only found out about it when I looked through the Airplane magazine, and sadly missed out on that. And COVID happened, and then it ended. Any chance that. Just playing physics, small changes, let's just make it more realistic to fly. Small changes, but the answer is yes, it does make tweaks to the dynamics. Right, the real-life flight has started its descent, and they are getting later and later. 14:39 arrival time expected. We're landing at 14:52. So actually, as it stands, we're now only 15 minutes behind them. 15 minutes. I ain't complaining. Got Gatwick approach and tower online. Very good. Jet 2 cooks British breakfast, actually really good compared to some meals with other airlines. I've not tried any Jet 2 food yet. Next time I fly Jet 2, I probably will order their food because, you know, I don't fly them so much, but I get such a good reaction out of Jet 2 flights that it'd probably be worth doing. So, I mean, I flew Ryanair a little while ago. It wasn't a vlog flight, it was just my own flying. And so I thought I'd buy an online meal. It was to be desired, so we'll wait and see. You pre-order meals during flights. Yes, you can pre-order meals during flights. Pre-ordering gets you little discounts as opposed to booking it at the time. Ooh, Ryanair have a sale on. What's their sale? See, look, so you see how enticing that is. 20% off selected flights, 24 hours from the 1st September to 24th October. What I'm now going to do is check my flipping work schedule. You check what they say. In September, I've already booked my flight trips for September, so it'll be October now. October, what days am I not flying on? See what I mean? I go into on the 5th, George, so flying on JK on the 5th. I'm flying on the 13th, I'm afraid. That's in Frankfurt, that's Lufthansa. Alright, 5th and the 6th. I mean, look at the prices. 11 quid one way to Dresden and Cologne and everywhere, basically. If I go at Gatwick, Dublin for a tenner. You can't lose. Just can't lose. Yes, Dread, there'll be a America vlog, don't you worry. Fly to Bordeaux in Birmingham for 11 quid. Get to Birmingham quite cheap. 15 quid, Bristol, 14 quid. Cardiff's only got one flight, that's far right, 20 quid. See what I mean? This is cheap. So that's a mate of mine who I know is interested in flying. And then, do you have any? No, I don't do Aberdeen because Aberdeen's a bit more of a small base. Yeah, there you go. What I'm doing later. If Ryanair wasn't cheap, it would be so popular as it is. Disagree.
In a few moments, we'll be starting our in-flight service. We will be serving complimentary drinks and snacks. Please look in your seat back for our list of complimentary and premium drinks. Premium drinks are available for a small charge. If you wish to make an additional purchase, please note that we only accept credit cards.
Travelling too much next month. You're not travelling too much. I've got 16 flights booked next month. 16 flights in September. Drawyah accent's bad. Good to hear, Brad. Off to New York next September. Sydney next September. Egypt next. It's quite a lot of long distance travelling in there. I don't know. Yep. September bookings. So September let's have a look. September 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Yeah, 16 flights booked in September, and I've got 4 flights booked in October. Yeah, next month's going to be a killer, but I'll enjoy it. Welcome, if England, how you doing? Welcome to the channel, welcome to the chat. Sad inside, dude. But we're getting relatively close now to our destination. We're getting close to Gatwick, so very soon we'll start thinking about our descent. We'll look at, well, there's our approach into Paris. So we fly over Paris. They're just about to enter the coast of England now, so yeah, we're still about 15 minutes behind them. You see, just to east of Paris, that little right-hand turn there. Same part of our flight plan, just east of Paris, that right-hand turn. So flight plan's pretty much the same. They took a diversion to a bit of weather pattern behind us. Going to New York for 3 days, then Sydney to 2 weeks, and then Egypt for a week. Fair enough. It's blue. It doesn't quite look like it because of the background, but yeah, it's definitely blue. One meter flight ride 24. So in real life, I've got a mate of mine who's on that flying right now. He's flying from Corfu, and so I thought, hey dude, if you're flying in real life, why don't I follow you in a flight sim? So that's the whole reason I got Flight Radar open. A mate in real life flying that aeroplane, and the sim in the background just following along. Alright, back in 2 seconds. Hello again. Right, let's have a go at doing. Real flight is just getting itself established to the localizer now, and we're landing in approximately 3 minutes. 3 minutes they're landing. Well, now approaching 2% actually. So yeah, we're about 15-20 minutes behind them. Not too bad, Skyscapes, how you doing? Welcome to channel to chat. Welcome to your operator stream, how you doing? Welcome to channel, welcome to the chat. So like I say, we're going to hit our top 10 in the next couple of minutes. Not too far to go now, we'll be landing relatively soon. My scheduled arrival time is at... Oh, hang on. I've entered our star and routing, haven't looked at this yet. Right, so I've got the meter at London Gatwick Airport. Right, right now, information Charlie is current. It's runway 26 left as your arrival runway, that's fine. QNH is 1014. Temperature right now is 24 degrees centigrade, 2.16, so it could rain later on. Magnitude and winds 190 at 7 knots. Transition 5000, is that correct? About 6,000 for Gatwick. Yeah, transition actually 6,000 on shots. And then decision height today is going to be 396. Cool. So we're going to input. We're down to the world of well, there you go. That's the default data. That's the what do you call it? The what's the word? The ortho data. You actually see, like, even the shape of the fields are actually accurate on default to ortho. Very, very smart, this stuff. Yeah, X-Plane's default scenery has always been really good. Can't deny that for a minute. Interesting. What's that? That is a... It's of some sort. Interesting. So, next couple of minutes. We're actually exactly in 37, so in approximately 4 minutes we start our descent. Real life, I know on short final. If we get any, well, if we get any clearance, because easyJet Whiskey Tango's on the runway. It's still vacating. It's going to be a late landing clearance. Where's my phone? Very late landing clearance event. There you go. easyJet Whiskey Tango to La Rochelle has started its takeoff run. Yeah, no, they'll make it. It's very, very close that, but that's what they should make it landing. Have they rotated yet? Still 200 feet, still showing the white. They're not gone yet. Yeah, just in time, just in time. And touchdown. Easy 63 Charlie Alpha. Easy flight 8752 have just landed at Gatwick. So wherever stand they go to, I'll be requesting the same stand from your controllers there. So we need to descend now to an altitude of, sorry, chance again, 2,000 feet. That's top of the glide slope for us. Just going to set up the altitude now down to 2,000. Let's speak to passengers, give an update on the flight. Also squeeze up a unicorn as well, since we probably need that as well. So arrival. Start is going to be the Unicorn Golf. Approach ILS from my 26 left. Inbound from the south. Top of descent. Yeah, ready to go. Right. Ladies and gentlemen, an update on the flight step for you now. Just started my descent into Paris. I'll be landing in approximately 29 minutes. So right now, looking like an on-time flight, should be pretty good. Update the weather for you. London now reporting 25 degrees centigrade, although relatively humid, so potentially a few a bit sticky on your outer, I'm afraid. But as it stands, traffic is relatively light. We should get ourselves in without too many problems. Once again, landing in approximately 29 minutes. Thank you very much. Cool, so I'll go to the cabin. We've just started our descent now. Perfect. Not long to go now. Not long to go. Essentially, be relatively quick. There's no traffic on the IVAO website. Now keep an eye on this aeroplane. See which. Just stand behind a Barcelona inbound aircraft, A320, A319 even. Let's give it on there. Figure out which stand they're going to. And match it all up. You see another easy coming in. This one from. Oh, they're departing, sorry, departing from Belfast. How's that routing? Quite a deviation there, because of the weather. Quite a deviation they took. Start our descent. Monitor the aircraft systems. Gets about 15,000 feet, see what signs will come back on. 10,000, do the final announcement for the cabin crew. And then it's just a focus of getting the aircraft onto the ground. Aircraft should descend throughout the star. There should be any altitude holds in particular on this approach today. There's a hold at Mayfield if we need it, which you probably won't. Down to 2,000, and then down the glide slope to bring us into land. 3 degrees glide slope for the last 7 miles. And then this approach altitude, 2,000 feet, we then need to go around. So we'll now be leaving France, leaving just to the north of Leitreport, south of Burke. Just south of Clock. Apart from that, look pretty good. A320 is handling very, very stable. No real weather winds reports. London's clear skies, blue skies, nothing to really worry about. But of course, we have got land systems in place. Alright, some inputs, and therefore, as soon as you get ourselves to the right flies up, bring it in down from there. You can do a flight one time from Amsterdam to Barcelona KLM. Again, Timon, if you're a channel member, you can put a flight request. Otherwise, stick it in the airport request photo, please. So yeah, if you're just joining us now, we have hit top of descent. We'll be landing in approximately 25 minutes, if that. Nice and straight approach for Gatwick today. A little deviation in the course, but nothing too much for us to really worry on. Let's go to the UK now, just appearing in the distance. Slowly coming to you in the haze. That's me when I finish. Gonna a quick sandwich and then continue recording a few premieres for the streams, a lot of videos later on. And the from 2, AMD come in, look at the whereby for inbound traffic. So the aircraft on the ground right now at Gatwick, they're doing, what's this? What's this? 172 doing circuits. Very good. Well, there for that aircraft, that's just departing soon. They're going to Nantes, easyJet Alpha Romeo. 6 inbound with an Amsterdam arrival coming in soon. British Airways, they're probably actually quite similar to us again. That's us, easier. 23 Charlie Alpha, 321 coming in at 3254. So that's now 15 minutes. We've got the 2 coming in as well, 737 behind that, 738, and some 321 Neo from Boston, and then the Gatwick circuit aircraft doing circuits. We've got Boston inbound coming in soon. JetBlue 2104, they've just taken off, so we've got what's going now for them. As for outbound, we've got an aircraft just departing, which is the one of the circuits. Oops, go back. You've got one on blocks right now, which is easyJet Alpha Romeo just boarding, and then an aircraft quite a while ago doing flights to Bordeaux. Bordeaux? This place. How's Mac? Yeah, I don't actually know this airport. It's that mentioned radar. You know, you go there, I suppose. Yeah, didn't miss out on ATC today. Just goes around everything. Corfu, however, easing up a little bit. You've got a flight going in, landing in from Olbia, and the flight out of Munich soon as well. Let's do this. Passing through 20,000 feet, level 200. Keep lifting aircraft on the Unicom of our position. Cabin 94, satisfaction. Passengers are looking pretty good at the back there. The few people we have on board. I imagine in reality it's actually quite busy, quite full. A little weather change as well, just to seal the deal. That is a little bit cloudy. Look out the window right now at London. I mean, again, I'm North London. Yeah, a few clouds, but for the most part, it's just blue skies today. Put approach on standby, 126 flight 25. Very soon, that's made C to talk to. This is X-Plane, Heather. This is XP11 tonight. A little bit of hold. 16,000. That will drop as soon as you hit Amdet in about a minute. Our entrance to UK takes us over Hastings Bexhill. Do I prefer XP or Microsoft Flight Sim? Microsoft Flight Sim says for the visual aspect. I mean, Microsoft Flight Sim looks gorgeous. XP, however, feels a lot better. The flight dynamics are a lot more steady. Actually, I say more steady. It's a lot more reactive to the wind. The aircraft just feel a little more under control. Microsoft Flight Sim, it's a case of yeah, they have worked on dynamics. It's much improvement over FSX P3D, but it's not quite there yet. If you go through like heavy storms and turbulence, you're not gonna really feel much of that. X-Plane, you fly through a crosswind, you're feeling the crosswind at every little gust it gives you. So yeah, there are benefits to Microsoft Flight Sim. So they're outside of Microsoft Flight Sim, so certainly the vision aspect. Benefits to explain, certainly just how the aircraft feels and dynamics. Right, continue our descent. I'm going to speed the airplane up a little bit now. There's no reason for us to be doing 220 knots at this point in time. Let's go 270. Let's go 28. I don't know why the aircraft slowed down so early. Maybe doing 250 until 10,000, a few more 1,000 feet to go. Alright, let's contact Gatwick, shall we? Hello there, Gatwick. This is easyJet Charlie Alpha, inbound Kilo Echo 0, correction, Kilo Echo 64, passing through level 140.
easyJet Charlie Alpha, set squawk 1703.
Set squawk 1703 for easyJet Charlie Alpha. What's their real life squawk? Squawk was... okay, we'll never know. Descend level 70, level by timber for 63 Charlie Alpha. Right down 7,000, level by timber, which as it stands, it's yes, you will. See what signs on.
Gentlemen, the seatbelt sign is now turned on, so it is time to return to your seat and fasten your seatbelt.
Cabin crew, 10 minutes landing, 10 minutes. Right, it's now pushing 10,000 feet. I'll give the calls to cabin crew.
We have begun our final descent into London Gatwick.
And so, progress just slowed down.
Cabin, select any track one final time. Please ensure tray tables are stowed and seats are in the full upright position. Please also store any carry-on items either in the seat back pocket or under the seat in front of you.
Cabin crew, 10 minutes landing. Full-time job, Spartan. I work on the railway. I'm a railway worker. Leave spoilers out until we get to that timber waypoint. That's going to be at 7,000, and then from there, further instructions from ATC. Only you alive to the screenshot of Volanta.
Charlie Alpha, please team heading 250 and tower inform me you will be receiving stand 48 left.
Leave timber at heading of 250. Could you repeat the second part of that, easyJet Charlie Alpha?
63 Charlie Alpha Tower has informed me it will be receiving stand 48 left.
Stand 48 left for Charlie 63 Alpha. What the heck was that? No idea when I said that. Well, leaving timber, it's 250. And level off at 7,000. I never know if it's first. I mean, this isn't default online Spartan. This is first of all X-Plane, second of all it's IVAO network, so a little bit different to that. Yeah, it's given us a stand based on where the real aircraft was just parked. Right, so 250. How do you know how to set the autopilot and what attitude to set in speed? Because air traffic control gives us to us if it's no. It's all provided by air traffic control. Yes, I will definitely be using GSX that comes out, Jack. I'd be dumb not to.
Easy 63 Charlie Alpha, turn right heading 030 degrees.
Turn right heading 030 degrees for easy 63 Charlie Alpha. Not sure yet for the cost of GSX. As soon as I get a price, I'll be sure to say it, but I think anyone knows the price just yet, how much it will cost. If you channel member Goku can request flights, if not, stick it in the airport request thread, please. Yeah, you can see where the ortho gets a little bit split itself. One's a lighter one, one's a darker one. Right, so if you adjust this left hand turn, it's right turn correction.
Easy 63 Charlie Alpha, descent altitude 4,000 feet, QNH 1014. You have belt 20 miles touchdown.
Down to 4,000, QNH 1014 for easy 63 Charlie Alpha. Come on. Come on. I've been scrolling, that changes speed halfway through its scroll. Right. QNH 1014, down to 4,000, right 1,000 feet from it will do. Heading 030. That's 1,400, gives us that extra little boost. Welcome Ads, how you doing? Welcome Isaac, how you doing? Also, channel. to chat both of you. How are you doing today? Flaps 3 for approach, which are flap 3 mode is set alongside the performance for landing. This is flaps config 3, approach speed 142, landing at 137.
Alpha Romeo at 4,000 feet. Easy 8 Alpha Romeo, director identified, climb now flight level 150. Climb 150.
Landing systems on.
Alpha Romeo.
And on the frame, it's got a little bit of a hit at the moment, but nothing unusable. Just yeah, we'll keep at it. Not too bad to today. Not doing too bad. How you doing? Welcome channel. Welcome to the chat. So keep it alright.
Easy 63 Charlie Alpha, continue descent to 2,000 feet.
Continue descent to 2,000 feet. Easy 63 Charlie Alpha. Catch up with the vertical diamond now, so probably just accelerate a little bit. Very soon, a left hand turn to get us onto the runway. Perfect. Is that you, 8 Alpha Romeo? Very good at live. Very good. So you're departing out to. Oh, so you're departing to Nantes, is it? Okay. Very good.
63 Charlie Alpha, turn left heading 280 degrees, and establish localized 26 left, descend with the glide slope.
Turn left heading 280 degrees, and when on the localized, send the glide slope for easy 6 Charlie Alpha. Could approach 26 left. As long as the frame rate picks up for us the approach, that may be the scenery that causes the frame rate drop a little bit at the moment. That and the clouds. That's the performance. They should, in theory, be smooth for us. Let's localize the arms.
EP8 Alpha uniform for the climb to Unicom 122.8, bye-bye.
Unicom 122.8, goodbye.
Gatwick Town frequency standby 124.23. Let the localize catch up. As soon as it glide slope, 10 on the glide slope. And 2000 steam special attitude also for Gatwick. Perfect. Let's reduce down to 2. Let's go down to minimum approach speed now. Use the gears and flaps to slow us down. Brakes armed. Brakes sets to medium.
Easy 63 Charlie Alpha, maintain 160 knots until 4 DME and tower 124, that's 1230, bye-bye.
Maintain 160 until 4 miles DME and then tower 12423 for easy 62 Charlie Alpha. Thank you for service, bye-bye. Approach mode arms and over to tower. Good afternoon, Gatwick Tower, easy 63 Charlie Alpha, established runway 26 left. Down. It's 2. Chris land 26 left, easy 63 Charlie Alpha. Cabin crew, seats for landing please, seats for landing. Yeah, it's a bit of a late slowdown on my part, but it's not the end of the world. A bit of winds, nothing too much. Just goes on. That's 3. Do you always fly multiple pilots? I hope so, ads, because it's a jetliner. You're supposed to fly multiple pilots. 1000, stable approach, also special attitude sets. Frame rate my friend today. This one configuring XPLC. Shags, it used to run pretty smooth. Not sure why it's been a bit slow today.
500. 100 above.
Let's deactivate my aeroplane.
Minimum.
And continue. What is causing this frame rates? It's never been this bad before. And I feel like I guess like 2 days ago for a premiere. It's odd.
Traffic.
TCAS in action, thank you very much. Idle throttles. Reverses sets. $100 knots. 80 knots. 6 knots. Reverses cut. Okay, right when able. Off to right we go.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to London Gatwick. The local time is 3:03 p.m. and it's currently about 24 degrees Celsius. You can now use your mobile devices. Please remain seated until the aircraft has come to a complete stop and the seatbelt sign is turned off. Remember to use caution when opening the overhead bins as items may have been shifted during the flight. We thank you for flying with us.
Spoilers down and flaps up. And lights off. Taxi lights set. Maybe we can start. Easy 60 Charlie Alpha has vacated runway. Western taxi to the stand.
Right left onto 08, correction, right onto 08 left, go back, Lima 48 left.
Right onto 08 left, it's Quebec Sierra and 48 left for easy 60 Charlie Alpha. Thank you very much. Cool, this frame rates. What's causing? Let's have a look at the task manager. What's causing this frame rate slowdown? It's going to be. Go to you. This thing, it's nothing's running particularly harsh on GPU. It's OBS apparently. OBS is causing the slowdown. Great. Right, scrap ground charts. Problem is, if I restart OBS, it kills the stream, so I can't really do much about that. It's very annoying. Yeah, X-Plane EXC can hopper. I'm sure that's what's definitely causing our frame rate slowdown right now. Chance Navras also frozen. We'll have a look at the replayed landings once we get to our stand eventually. It's not going to take us too long to get that. Come on, Sim, just give me smooth FPS. That's all I ask for. All I ask for. Smooth FPS for the final stretch. In fact, it's my GPU that's maxed out. The RTX 3080 is what's maxed out here. CPU is fine. It's also running like nothing, but it's the graphics card. It's like, nope, can't do this anymore. Giving up. Let's see if I can quickly just turn something down while I'm waiting. Touch quality, might do that. Accuracy, I might like. I'll just kill the reflection details perhaps, is that what could be causing it? Let's give it a go. Nope, it's not the reflections. If I was running Vulkan as well, it should be smooth. Restart, can't do that. Try that. That won't restart, won't it? Oh no, it won't. Okay, let's give that a go. What actually is that's maxed out? Is it the VRAM? Oh, it's not perfect. It's definitely not smoother. Doesn't look as good. Yeah, releasing the RTX 3080 with only 10 gigs of VRAM was not a great decision on Nvidia's part. The 2080 had 12 gigs of VRAM, so actually we lost 2 with this upgrade. So my one negative about 3080, not VRAM. Welcome Unique, how you doing? Welcome to the channel, welcome to the chat. How you doing, dude? Yeah, 4 gigabytes. Well, good luck to you, Ken. Good luck to you. Welcome Captain UK, how you doing? Welcome to the channel, welcome to the chat. Hope you're keeping alright, dude. That's fine, AP's available, these are on. Brake fan is required since brakes are hot. Yes, very excited for PSX. When that comes out, I'll definitely be picking up. So day one purchase for me. I never have a problem. Don't forget though, I am running at 4K, not 1080p. If I was not running at 4K, I'd probably run a bit smoother than this. So when I finish streaming, I'll have a play around with the settings a little bit. I'll see if I can maybe try and find a fix for it. I'm sure something obvious I could do just to smooth things out a little bit. No release date yet for GSX, but it is coming out soon. No release dates, but it is coming out soon. That's my plan for tonight. Playing around with Flight Sim. Get the settings a little more smooth. So at the end of Quebec, right into Lima, stand 4-8 left. Yeah, don't buy pre-builds. It's not the way to do it, I'm afraid. Is this Quebec? The charts look different to interesting. Charts are different to the actual ground layouts. It's not massively off. Cool, let's go underneath the bridge. That did exactly 3 minutes ahead of schedule, which is pretty good. Passengers should be quite happy on this location. 93% satisfaction on the cabin overall. Oh, don't tell me there's static aircraft on my stand. I'm gonna cry if that's the case. There's a static airplane on the gates, I'm just gonna cry. I'll cry on stream. Gatwick's massive, British Drive. Not the biggest in the UK, but it's definitely got quite a bit of depth to it. Right, moment of truth. Stand the U1, Air France, BAE 146. You can tell this is not the scenery. It's a freeway scenery I've got. You can tell it's another one because it's a load of aircraft that don't even fly anymore. And you are on 48 right it is. And that's got the jet bridge. Whatever, I give up. I'm in static aircraft scenery. You'll go to the right. That way you don't have the jet bridge to worry about. And of course there's a plane 340 there. That's going to probably wink at us now. Gatwick's bigger than Stansted. Gatwick's much bigger than Stansted. As much as I like having static airplanes at gates because it just adds a bit more depth and dynamics to an airport, that is the negative. And they take up all the stands you want on the line server. Imagine using static aircraft and scenery. That's the thing, I like static aircraft and sceneries. They look, well, it makes it look busier. Okay, these examples aren't great, not exactly high resolution models. It is what it is. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to London Gatwick. Local time right now is approximately 3:15, temperature outside at 23 degrees centigrade. We thank you for flying with easyJet today. We hope you enjoyed the journey with us, and we hope to see you again in the very near future. Cabin crew, this one doors across check please, and thank you for flying with us today. Thank you for service, over to Unicom 122.8. Thank you very much, dudes. Take care. Good evening. Bye bye. Right, so let's grab the SAM main window.
Good afternoon, Gatwick Tower. Do you receive me? This is Europa 935.
Logan Air? Whoa. You guys hear one of those today?
935.
Right, over to Unicom 12800. Alright, parking on the stairs to exit. Oh, that's finished already. Oh, it gives the animations for the stairs and everything. Really? You're just gonna do that? Okay, I'll just do that then, so I need to get the stairs to sit there, I just won't do any of the actual animations. Man, how do I get a screenshot of that version there, not ruining everything? Yeah, I guess we'll just have to accept that it's there and it's low resolution. There you go, welcome to Gatwick. Here are the beacon lights now. Services, we can move. Little bug of ToLiss, for some reason, I can never get the external power to connect, which is really annoying. We'll get the AP for now. There we go, passengers down to the barking, thank you very much. Right, so let's go to the end flight report. Menu, end flight, U28752, A321 from Corfu to Gatwick. Flight out in 2 hours and 44 minutes. Plan departure 11:20, departure 18. Plan arrival 05, land 03. 1 to 9 passengers, satisfaction 92%. Landing rate 35 minutes, and block time 3 hours and 4. I'll drop the flight reports in chat if anyone wants to look at it in details. My mate who just landed here in real life, he's now going to be heading through security and in a couple of minutes popping onto Snapchat's group chat and telling us all about it. Apart from that, the flight I'd say went pretty well actually, no complaints from me. What I will do is I will now get rid of the ground stairs, so close the doors and everything. So just reset the flights again. Can that be done? Or do we just we'll just get the ground services right? So ToLiss, open ICS menu, close the doors. Let us disconnect from IVAO. Thank you for the 80 on arrival today. 80 approach and tower. Yes, play MS FS20. Ken, it's my main sim. I just did X-Men today, so I played F21. Right, let's have a quick landing from the passenger's perspective. Starting off with the right hand side. Nice and steady approach. So, yeah, I'll play around with X-Men settings like I said later on. Basically, when I press stop streaming, just gonna go around and hopefully fix out that frame rate with my hand. It's running a lot smoother now, so probably was an issue with the textures perhaps running. Well, it was because it ran out of VRAM. 10 gigs not enough. But hey, nice steady approach. A little bit off on the flare, I think. That was more down to the frame rate, me trying to correct my slow reaction. But apart from that, don't tell a lie. That was spot on. That's absolutely spot on. First, that was a bad flare. Go away. Same for the right hand side. So you have a nice steady approach, nothing really to worry about. It was a perfect safe landing, Goku. Not even quite safe, it was perfect. 1660 British Sim Driver is a very good card. It was my graphics card before the 3080, and it was superb for 1080p game plan MSFS Next Line. Probably the best graphics card I ever owned. In terms of its overclocking capabilities. Just keep it chin. Yeah, explanatory. Not quite as pretty as MSFS, that will never change. There's the flare, and touchdown! Perfect. No problem with that. Even the centerline was pretty good as well on that. Let's have a look at the external landing view. Just behind the wheels. This was a flaps 3 landing, Captain UK. That was a flaps 3 landing. Flaps 3 today. I'll move my face out of the way so you see more of the runway. This one it's hand flying, autopilot off. Thank you Andre, thank you British Sim Driver. Also Goku, thank you. easyJet, if you're watching this, hit me up for a new series of that. Actually, which series was it that got like a person who never played an airplane before to land 737? Was that Drawyah series, I think? There was a series a little while ago. Basically, they got this random person who's never flown an airplane before, gave him flying lessons, and then at the end of episode 4, he landed circuits in 737-800s with Drawyah. I want to take part in something like that. Probably I've got flight experience, so I wouldn't count for the series, would I? Right, 6 hours at the end of the runway. And then watch landing from the runway's perspective. My face came back now since I'm landing the runway. So yeah, steady approaching. That was perfect! Whoever said that was unstable, that was perfect. There was nothing wrong with that landing. Best one I've done in a little while, I think. Bring it to a halt, it's nice and steady, pretty much in the centre line there. And then vacate to the right. Yeah, no complaints from me, that was a spot on landing. So, that I guess is the end of that. So, next thing for me now to like I say is going to roll some premieres. I need some videos going for the real life flights. I'll drop a message to my mate later like, hey, I just followed your flight next plane, lol. Apart from that though, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Leave a like if you did, do subscribe if this already. Thank you very much for watching. Back in soon for some more, well, definitely some more MSFS flying. Yeah, that's where my turning got a bit awkward again. Just the whole frame rate was really slow. Now it's running proper smooth at 60 FPS. No idea. But yeah, definitely some more MSF flying soon. We'll do some X-Plane as well. Try and throw some X-Plane to the mix. I do enjoy this platform. Some of the airplanes here are really good. So I get a chance to tweak out the settings a little bit to hope to get it smoother as well. Just use better graphics. But until then, thanks for watching. Take care of yourselves, and I'll see you soon. Yeah, enjoy the rest of your day. Take care, and have a good one. Bye bye.